I wonder how do you build that trust over time?
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought this up because what you're talking about is authority. So, not the I tell you what to do kind of authority, but like the authority in your space, like an author, an expert, a recognized
Mm,
expert. So, when you're an employee, it's actually pretty easy to become a recognized expert by delivering on your promises all the time.
right.
So, you become famous to your boss or whoever's in charge that they can trust you because you've made small promises and then medium promises and then large promises and you keep your promises. So, they can trust you. In their mind, you're an authority on whatever it is that you do. So, like for me, the only internal job I ever had was doing FileMaker development at Staples corporate headquarters. I was like the internal. It was like a DBA. I think my title was database architect or something, and we made internal workflow systems.
Hmm.
I didn't realize this at the time, but looking back on it, it was clear to me that the more home runs I hit for employee productivity with such stuff, I'd be like, you know what, this I can automate this, I can automate this, I can automate this, I can streamline this. The more promises I made and then kept, it's just like any relationship. They're going to trust you more. You become a. It's weird to use this term in an internal employee model, but you're becoming an authority on the technical aspects of whatever you do. In a consulting world, if you're just out there consulting, you need to become an authority in your space for keeping promises that are big. So what does that look like? It looks like glowing testimonials from big clients. And people are like, well, geez, Entertainment Weekly was super happy with the outcome, and TechCrunch was super happy with the outcome, and
Right.
Staples and T-Mobile, they were like, wow, everybody's like giving this guy 5 stars, guy or gal. But then it's like, wow, we can trust them. Like they make promises and then keep them. Like in my entire career giving fixed prices, I never charged somebody a dime more than the price that they agreed to, even if it took me an extra year to finish the project. So you're 100% right. Like, because we're talking about predicting the future, and the trust is not just in your expertise around the technical workings of whatever you do, like whether it's React or Node or whatever. It's not just that you know what you're doing and you can make something that scales to the moon, but it's also that you're excellent at hitting deadlines or estimating or all the other pieces of being a professional consultant or even as an employee. Like like there's two pieces to it. So like do they trust you to be able to accomplish the goal that they want? That's one piece. That's probably easier to build trust. And then the other piece is, and can they do it in the time frame that they are estimating? So they need to trust you at both of those things. So you could be the best developer in the world, but be terrible at estimates, and your customers all hate you and would never work with you again because it always takes you 10 times longer than you thought,
Mm.
even though you eventually got to the goal.